just when zombies are in danger of wearing out their welcome,
excuse me, we're closed.
Bill Murray arrives to reanimate the tried and true genre.
So what are you thinking?
On this IMDbrief, we break down the to die for cast and crew behind The Dead Don't Die.
I'm thinking zombies. What?
You aren't the only one, Adam Driver. With sequels to World War Z, Train to Busan, and Zombieland already in the works, a second spin-off to The Walking Dead just announced, and even a prequel to Night of the Living Dead coming from the son of zombie godfather George A. Romero, brain munchers will infest every screen possible over the next 2 years.
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
But something special about that first trailer for Jim Jarmusch's The Dead Don't Die caught our attention as the film shot up to number 28 on Movie Meter, edging out Quentin Tarantino's sinister Summer of '69 fare, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. And we think it has to do with that cast.
1, 2, 3.
Damn, that is an eclectic and edible list of individuals. Of course, there's familiar faces to devour, like Bill Murray, who once pretended to be among the recently undeceased in 2009 Zombieland.
That's my bad. I was never a very good practical joker.
Adam Driver, who was just Oscar nominated for playing a cop in 2018's BLACKKKLANSMAN.
It's good to know someone else gets it.
Selena Gomez, who voiced from Beyond the Grave in 3 Hotel Transylvania movies.
Aha! I knew you were gonna say that.
And of course, Tilda Swinton, who has been pretty much every kind of character, and naturally is a samurai sword swinging mortician with an Irish accent in this one.
Oh my. Are you in this together?
Writer-director Jim Jarmusch, who's been churning out indie gems and hard rockin' docs for nearly 4 decades, is celebrating his own star meter spike with his recent appearance at number 65. The Dead Don't Die could be his biggest breakout film since 2005's downbeat dramedy, Broken Flowers, failed to connect with those outside the stuffier art house crowd.
Are you okay?
It was just a minor misunderstanding.
Now, most of this cast has worked with Jarmusch before. Broken Flowers featured Murray and Swinton, and The Dead Don't Die as their respective 4th and 5th collaborations with the filmmaker, as well as the pair's 6th. Adam Driver starred in Jarmusch's critical darling Patterson in 2016, Steve Buscemi wrote his Mystery Train in 1989, while musicians Tom Waits, The RZA, and Iggy Pop all sipped and smoked a piece of the anthology film Coffee and Cigarettes.
All go together. It's like 2 planets revolving around the same sun, so bong bong.
RZA, the mastermind of the Wu-Tang Clan, even cut his teeth composing films on Jarmusch's Ghost Dog: The Way of the Samurai back in '99, and the pair have promised that a sequel is coming.
I read that too. Where'd you get that?
And after a dozen features, Jim Jarmusch looks like he's having the time of his life with his old pals playing dead.
Oh man, this isn't gonna end well.
But isn't that the fun of a zombie movie? For more trending stories, stay tuned to imdb.com/imdbrief.